Have you ever noticed someone who never posts pictures online? No selfies, no birthday photos, no look at me moments. In a world obsessed with visibility, they almost look invisible. But psychology says this behavior isn't random at all. It reveals a very specific mindset, one that most people don't even recognize in themselves. And you might be surprised by what it actually says about them. Number 1, they choose privacy over performance. Let's start with the obvious. People who avoid posting pictures usually have a strong privacy orientation. But here's the twist. They're not antisocial. They're not hiding. They're simply selective. Psychologists say they prefer controlling what others know about them rather than feeding strangers every detail of their lives. While most people chase likes, reactions, and external validation, these individuals rely on something much rarer: self-validation. They don't need digital applause to feel secure. They don't need to show their life in order to enjoy it. And that level of quiet confidence is extremely uncommon. Number 2, their self-awareness runs deep. Research on self-concept clarity shows something powerful. People who post less often have a stronger sense of identity. They already know who they are. They don't need feedback to decide what they think, how they feel, or what they want. They're less influenced by trends, less dependent on comparisons, and less likely to modify their personality just to fit in. Their mindset is simple. I don't need anyone to confirm my worth. I already know it. And that inner stability is something social media can't manufacture. Number 3, their confidence comes from within. People who rarely post selfies often have what psychologists call secure self-esteem, the highest form of confidence. They don't take photos to prove anything. They don't seek reassurance through attention. They don't rely on public approval to feel valuable. Their confidence is rooted, stable, and private. This type of self-esteem makes them less anxious, less validation-seeking, and far more focused on real life instead of online performance. They don't post to be seen. They live to be present. Number 4, they think deeply, not publicly. There is a reason people who stay quiet online often stand out in real life. They are more introspective. Psychologists call this trait an internal locus of evaluation, meaning they judge themselves by their own standards, not the opinions of the internet. These are the people who think before they speak, who post only when it actually means something, who value substance over noise. They prefer conversations with depth, not content designed to impress strangers. Not everything needs an audience, and they're comfortable with that. Number 5, they understand the social media illusion. Here's where it gets interesting. Many people who stay low-key online aren't disconnected. They're simply aware. They recognize the distortion of social media, the endless comparison, the highlight reels, and the artificial perfection. Psychologists refer to this as social comparison theory, and constant exposure to other people's curated lives can distort mental health. People who don't post their photos often opt out of that game. They choose peace over pressure, reality over performance, presence over pretending. They don't fall for the illusion because they see right through it. So next time you notice someone who doesn't post their photos online, don't assume they're shy, insecure, or antisocial. The truth is far more interesting. They might be more grounded, more emotionally intelligent, more self-aware, and far more confident than most people you'll ever meet on social media.